As of now, there are almost a total of 900 unique Pokemon. However, when it comes to a battling standpoint, some are a lot better than others. Many pokes have just the right stats, typing, moveset, and abilities that simply make them a cut above the rest. But as Karen from the Johto Elite Four once said, truly skilled trainers can win with their favorites. That's why in this series, with the help of every fully evolved Pokemon in the game, in Pokedex order, we are going to set our sights on making it to the top 100 in the Smogon OU metagame, and to Master Ball tier on the battle spot. This is Dex to the Top. What is good, guys? It is Sam, aka Seaquince, and welcome to Dex to the Top. Now today, we got not one but two teams, because today's contender is Raichu. Now, this is the first in the series. One of the distinct things about Raichu is that it has both a Kanto form and an Alolan form. And I definitely wanted to make sure that I got the brunt of every aspect of the Pokemon, so I decided that I make teams for both of them. So let's get into the Kanto Raichu team first. Basically, I noticed that Raichu definitely has some great stats, and Surf is a great move on offensively, but I think one thing that piqued my interest is from the start of the year when we had the space event, where players were gifted a Pikachu with Wish. And I was like, you know what would be spicy? Maybe we can make a clear Raichu set. And this might be bad, but Raichu has a nice move called Nuzzle, which is an attacking move that paralyzes the opponent 100% of the time. And considering that Raichu has some great speed, that actually could be some good speed control, you know? As long as we don't go down in one hit, then we can definitely slow something down for the rest of the game. And that can definitely help our team end up getting through it. Plus, the fact that we're paralyzing ends up letting us hazard stack, or status stack in a way, and taking advantage of yellow magic can definitely help us maybe get a surprise sweep with Hex Dragbolt. Now, the thing about Pokemon is that a great Pokemon doesn't always sweep the match. Sometimes playing a supporting role in the match is just as good, and that's what I definitely strive to show with this Raichu set here. Now, we're also ranked Toxapex because Toxapex Scald, Zapdos Galar because I think that Defog is definitely going to be dissuading our Toxapex setting up T-Spikes, Blissey setting up Stealth Rocks, so punishing with Defiant and Choice Band could be quite good in my opinion. Plus it's something different, so why not? Excadrill here, I'm running a especially defensive variant just to, tank a few more things. Rapid Spin definitely is our hazard control. We're running Spicy Air Balloon because why not? Grounds are really good this format. And we also have Blissey. Blissey setting up rocks, definitely taking special hits. Tank a few good physical hits, and Teleport is fantastic pivoting. And finishing the squad off, we have Dragapult. Hex, Shadow Ball, U-turn Draco Meteor. Actually maybe I'll run Fire Blast over Draco Meteor. Over Shadow Ball, that is. Just for some coverage. Yeah, so I think the squad's looking really good, and I'll probably get into the Alolan Raichu team after we have a few games with this squad. Anyways, if my special guests would like to introduce themselves, they can. Lads.
Nah.
You'll feel like it?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit here and criticize stuff and act like an idiot because I don't keep up with the game as much as I should.
Why does the Raichu have Toxic and Nuzzle?
Because some things cannot be paralyzed, aka ground types, and ground types are super good. See, this man's gonna lead Landorus. We're gonna cripple him with Toxic. See, oh wow, he lead Ninetales, but
That's embarrassing.
it sure is. But screw that. We're gonna cripple this man anyways, because he's gonna set up his
Nuzzle.
he's gonna set up his Veil early, but basically I'm pretty sure his game plan is to get Arctozolt in early and then start smacking our stuff with Boltbeak. And the thing is that a lot of ground types struggle with Arctozolt because the thing is an ice type, so it just smacks you with ice attacks. I mean, the good thing about Excadrill here is that while Arctozolt is packing the Icicle Crash, Freeze Dry is definitely something that's commonly ran on it. So I feel like that we do have the tools at our disposal to deal with it. And yeah, let's do it. So see, look, there is the Arctozolt here. He knows for a fact Boltbeak isn't really going to be doing much. I'm actually going to Protect here to scout out what move he's going to go for. Yeah, he is going for the Icicle Spear. And that's good to see. I don't think Icicle Spear is going to one-shot us, which is really good. Yeah, I'm going to definitely hit some Toxic. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. He is too, that's good. He needs to hit 3, I think, to get the... Okay.
Or crit. Or you can do that.
I'm gonna go with Tim's.
go get Tim's? Was
Yeah, I'll watch the VOD after
the
when you
VOD
upload it.
My God,
Upload it never.
Can't believe you.
Yeah, I'm ditching this. Raichu's just too easy to win with. You're just using broken Pokemon all the time.
Yeah, you know, you do have a good point.
You know, it gets boring when you win all the time. It's pretty cringe. Goes a Slowbro and Slowking. He's insane.
Well, that's the thing. Galarian Slowking has a much different playstyle than Slowbro. Slowbro is a tanky mon, but Galarian Slowking has special defense up the tank, runs Assault Vest, and definitely has the offense to back it up. Now his team is definitely interesting. Tornadus Lead is good for us, because that is a free Nuzzle. Okay, he goes for the U-turn. I'm thinking he goes Magnezone in on us, because Magnezone cannot be paralyzed. And he goes for the Slowking. You know, I'm not complaining about getting some stats on the King. No reason not to protect here. Okay, he's gonna go for the Future Sight. Yeah, we do have Blissey at our disposal. We just have to be careful about what we actually have in on it. And other than that, we should be good. Okay, Slowking's paralyzed. That do be a bit of drag, not gonna lie. And no matter what attack Slowking can go for, especially defensive, Excadrill should be able to handle it. And yeah, handle it we definitely have. Future Sight is definitely gonna do its job, but Wish is gonna come through for us. That's the thing.
I just realized half his team is weak to ground.
Right? And, like, that's definitely really, really dangerous. Considering that, like, ground types are so damn good right now.
I mean, from my understanding, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because Lord knows I don't keep up with it. It's like, I know Excadrill is pretty good in the meta, especially just with, like, his high speed and everything like that. And I know that, Landorus is a very common lead as well.
Oh, yeah. Excadrill's definitely taken a bit of a backseat to Landorus, but Excadrill is a freaking tank, man.
Well, I'm just saying both of them are fairly common good leads that run Earthquake.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Okay, this Lele could be bad considering he's probably going for Psyshock, but I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pivot. Yeah, we'll take the 50%, my man.
Wait,
No.
Blissey can get teleport?
Yeah, yeah, say Chansey always got the move, but the thing about teleport is that... Oh, that's a drag kick in that Future Sight. Okay, yeah. We should have speed, given that he's now Scarf, so Ironhead is... Okay, he's Scarf, but we are getting some good damage on that Lele, so yeah, okay, Lele's down, that's quite the asset, actually.
Yeah, you know, just some good damage.
Well, yeah, basically, come Sword and Shield, Teleport got a new effect where, it has -6 priority, and instead of just working on wild Pokemon, then it switches you out so that you can pivot into pretty much anything. And considering the move always goes last, it's really, really damn good. Because you can always just pivot into the winning matchup. So, a lot of mons like Slowbro, Blissey have gained a lot of viability just from the move alone. Clefable is also another really great user of the move too. Now this Slowbro is definitely going to go for Teleport. Okay, he went for Surf. I find it interesting he ran Surf over Scald though. But yeah, we can't heal up here, so he's going for his Teleport.
Yeah, I don't know why you would want to run that over Scald.
Yeah, definitely. And Magnezone here, okay, that's the thing about Magnezone. He's probably going to go for the substitute Iron Defense Body Press set if he's that confident to switch into Blissey. I doubt he's the offensive set, so I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, actually, he's Volt switching.
And is he gonna switch into...
Tornadus, you know, I'm not... Okay, he doesn't have heavy-duty boots, which is... That's the thing, Tornadus usually has superpower to deal with Blissey, but it's not really something that they run anymore. They usually go for Focus Blast instead. So I am a bit confident about just staying in here. Okay, oh, he goes for the taunt, that's good. I feel like he's at this stage, he's just gonna U-turn out and just regenerate her.
Man.
And yeah, go into the slow.
It's really interesting to see how like things have changed, like from what little I played, just because heavy-duty boots is a stupid item.
Oh, facts. Yeah, hazards have been, like, arguably one of the most crucial mechanics in the game for so long now. And heavy-duty boots just, like, saying, oh, no, yeah, your flying mons, they're good again.
Yeah, except there's that, and then there's also Cinderace, that's like, no.
Yeah, Cinderaces do be a bit sketch.
Court Change is the worst move I've ever had to experience.
Yeah, core change is, I mean, it's a neat move. Cinderace doesn't really run it most of the time anyways, like, nowadays anyways, because like, its ability, Libero, basically, like, makes it the new Greninja and gives it stab on every move it has. So mostly its strategy is to just spam 4 attacking moves and just deal as much damage as possible while having some of the fastest U-turns in the tier. It's really freaking good.
But I mean, I also do get, like, hey, like, core change is such a good utility move that you can just use, like, oh, your opponent set up statuses, well, now you're going to severely punish them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, I can understand not wanting to run it, because if they don't set up statuses or anything like that, it's basically a dead move.
Yeah, true, that's the thing. Though, usually rocks are going up in a game. Very few games of Pokemon happen where the opponent doesn't chuck those rocks down.
Sorry, I got distracted because I'm like, wait a minute, that's Mystery Dungeon music.
Oh yeah, part of the clutch relaxing Pokemon playlist. Okay,
yeah, until it goes play like the sad song from Mystery Dungeon, I start crying my eyes out.
So, which one is that? There's so many sad songs, dude.
The one I'm thinking of is, and I guess spoiler alerts for anyone who's watching this video and didn't play Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, or Sky. You're welcome. Because the thing is, like, you go and you fight Primal Dialga, and Dialga's fight to the finish is such a good song.
Oh, I know.
And like the story of Explorers is like, it's real. Like, say what you will about storytelling, I absolutely adore the story every time I go through it. And like, just seeing your character grow and seeing the people you meet around the world grow so much and grow on you.
Right.
And then once you go and you fight Dialga, and Dialga's hard. Dialga is a freaking hard boss. So you go, you'll probably die. It is a struggle. You fight, and then when you finally do, you feel so happy. But then your character slowly starts to disappear.
Oh,
your partner, which had nothing, and then seeing like them who grew up to not be a coward and actually grow up to be someone, and then watching you, the only person that's ever made their life actually almost like worth living, slowly disappear in front of their eyes, and then the music that plays on top of that, it gets me every freaking time.
Oh my god, it's so good. I know. Like, that's the thing about the Mystery Dungeon games. The story always hits so hard, man.
But you see, here's the thing. I go and say all this praise for Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. I tried to play Mystery Dungeon DX. The game called me an annoying piece of shit and called me a chikorita.
Oh no. You know things are bad when you are called Chikorita of all things.
Yeah.
Chikorita.
That's why I never bought it.
Oh,
I played the demo and it called me a Chikorita, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. DX definitely seems cool, but I don't know. I couldn't really get into the demo. I don't know what it was.
To me, the controls didn't feel right.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, honestly. I mean,
now, don't get me wrong. If they go and make a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers DX, I will pick it up.
Oh,
I will.
Can't wait for that.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That game has made such an impact to me on, like, Pokemon that it's, like... That game makes me absolutely adore Wigglytuff.
Right? And, like, that's the thing about Pokemon games. Like, the impact that they can have, it's unparalleled. That's just what I enjoy about them.
Yeah. Oh, that's Gen 3 music. Also, wait a minute. Why is he running...
Oh yeah, if you're asking why he's running Torcat and Lickitung, your guess is as good as mine. Now, I think...
I mean, Lickitung, I think, has decent defenses, maybe?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm going to double check?
Yeah, Lickitung's stats are all
double checking this?
I pasted Lickitung stats in the chat on the
I mean, I guess... How much does Eviolite raise your defenses by?
It's 1.5.
Okay, 1 second. Got a calculator. I mean, with Eviolite, he has 112 defense in both his defenses, I guess.
I mean, that's true, but, like... I feel like mons like Lickitung are just a bit passive. Like, I get what he's doing with the Torcat here, but I think that honestly, Incineroar...
You do, because I don't.
Like, yeah, I know he's trying to do, like, he's like, oh, dude, like, Torque has defensive utility with Intimidate, Parting Shot. It has a lot of supportive tools, but you just run Incineroar. Incineroar has actual attacks, it can do strong knockoffs. And while it is a unique strat, I don't really know if Torque really is worth it. But hey, shouts to him for being different, though.
Oh, definitely. Like, I can appreciate when someone does stuff differently. Like, back when I played in, like, Gen 6? I think it was Gen 6 that I played the most, despite me having a massive hatred for Gen 6. I had a Raichu, but I actually ran the physical variant, and I remember because I pissed people off with it.
Oh my god.
Because it had Fake Out, Brick Break, Nuzzle, and I don't know if it was like Protect or Wild Charge, or Volt Tackle, or he had some other move, I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, that's true.
But I remember that I ran it with King's Rock, because I went and fought against my cousin Snorlax, and it's like, oh, I use Fake Out, he flinched. I use Nuzzle, he flinched. And then I kept spamming Brick Break, and between the Paralyze and the flinch from the King's Rock, he never got a single turn in, and he got pissed.
Oh my god, that's great.
Also, that kind of just, completely unrelated, but it reminded me, did you know that with Quick Claw, Galarian Slow Bro has a 44% chance to go first with any attack?
Oh, it does. That's what makes Slowbro fun, honestly. Galarian Slowbro is a hella fun mon to bring to a battle. Nothing like it.
Yeah, except here's the thing. In Radical Red, he doesn't have Quick Draw. He's in the game, he doesn't have Quick Draw.
Why?
I don't know.
That definitely seems like it's a bit sketch, I gotta say.
Yeah, because like I was mentioning before, like when I was watching my cousin do it, like she was fighting Erica, who had like a Grass Fairy Meganium. So I saw that she had a Galarian Slowpoke. I'm like, hey, Galarian Slow, bro. He has signature poison type move, which is 4 times effective, and has like super high chance to go first with any attack. Seems like a good shot. Evolves it, doesn't even get it.
Oh no. I think this match is over. Oh wow, he's a Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Boo, wow. Oh my god, yeah. That feels bad though. Yeah, no, the amount of nutty strategies that you can do and still be competitive, you'll love to see it. So good.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand, like, you know, there are, like, meta sets and everything like that. I get it, but I don't see the fun in, like... Because when you play only pure meta, it's like everything's kind of the same.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I guess that's how a meta works, but...
Well, yeah, that's the thing. A metagame is just comprised of the mons that do that. Because, like, when you're building a team, you're definitely looking to see what mons perform the role you're looking for them to do the best. And a lot of those mons are just happen to be like, oh, so let's just say someone wants a tank for the team, and everyone's like, oh, dude, Toxapex has lots of defense stats. I'll make that the tank on my team. And if a lot of people think that way, then that's what makes the mons popular, and the popular mons going at it against each other is what creates the metagame.
I understand, like, I know how a meta works, and I, you know, have no real choice but to accept it. I get that. But it's like, I feel like, and this is like the one thing that I do give Gen 6 a lot of credit for. I know a lot of people liked it and then hated Pokemon ever since they got rid of it, but it's like, the thing about Mega Evolutions is like, oh wow, Charizard got 2, Mewtwo got 2. These are Pokemon that we're already seeing play anyway. Whatever. But it's like, it made like Kangaskhan and Mawile and like some lesser Pokemon actually see a lot more play.
Right?
Gen 6 sucks. I wish I could strangle Tyr now.
I agree. Oh wow, you actually remember one of their names. You're worse off than I am.
I think most people do feel the same way. Anyways, my guest, you have come back just in time because we have definitely shown the utility that Raichu, Cantonian Raichu.
Did we?
So, yeah. So.
Did you?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Kyle, we were on a bit of a tangent, but while we were talking, I managed to make 3 people forfeit, one of which forfeited purely to the fact that Kanto Raichu paralyzed their mon. So it was quite nice. Anyways, Raichu, however, has an Alolan form. And, yeah, Raichu's Alolan form is actually quite spicy.
I saw that one of those things was called Killer Queen.
Yup. Yup. That's where we're going next, Kyle, my boy, don't worry. So yeah, basically only Raichu has a cool ability called Surge Surfer, and it's basically like Swift Swim, Chlorophyll, Sand Rush, Slush Rush, but the thing is that if electric terrain is active, then that's what doubles the speed. And Raichu's always had access to Nasty Plot, which, yeah, you double your special attack, so you're hitting like a truck, and under electric terrain, you're outspeeding pretty much everything. Well, minus priority moves. And Tapu Koko is definitely great, so we're running a dual screen set, Taunt Light Screen Reflect U-Turn. This Tapu Koko isn't really going to be killing things, that's more so Raichu's job, but yeah, it can definitely support our team, and if we're running Koko, then we might as well run Hawlucha, because any team with terrain, Hawlucha is fantastic on. So Hawlucha can definitely just close games alone as soon as its checks are have fainted, and I think Hawlucha is definitely great. So that's our offense, of course. So the rest of the team is a bit bulky. We're running Ferrothorn for our rocks, knock off HP Power Whip. Corviknight is actually our defogger of choice here. I was honestly looking for a defogger that could definitely deal ground types, considering that ground is definitely going to be the hampering of the Alolan Raichu Tapu Koko strategy. So I definitely wanted to make the tankier mons on my team able to handle ground types, and Rotom Wash is also here too. Levitate, Volt Hydro Pump. You know, Rotom Wash is a criminally underrated mon right now. This thing can do great things. So yeah, let's get into the games. This might be a bit.
I like the team that was only Dunsparce.
Same.
You know, I was thinking about Dunsparce a bit in advance. You know, I really don't want to mess up with
Roserade, big fan. Big fan of this guy using the shitty PU mon.
Right?
Is it still in PU?
Yep, Roserade is PU, believe it or not. Now,
what? Oh my god. Pokemon sucks.
Yeah, well, like, it's PU.
Roserade used to be good back in my day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think Roserade is still criminally underrated. It's just that, dude, when Gen 8 happened, the tiering system became a lot more, like, demanding. Like, you need to have a higher threshold of usage than in Gen 7 for you to be in a tier. Anyways, with this Roserade, this is obviously a Suicide League Roserade, much so like what was meta back in Gen 4. So usually it's ending up... I don't know if it's going to go for the Sludge Bomb kill right away, but it usually wants to set up Toxic Spikes, Stun Spore, Sleep Powder. It has a lot of utility options. Okay, so yeah, it does go for the Spikes. And now he's going to go for Sludge Bomb, but we'll just set up Light Screen, and okay, Excadrill's here. Now, here's the thing, we could set up the Reflect, but, yeah, so, that's good, honestly. We gained some information, and we know for a fact that that right there is Scarf Excadrill, and that's honestly crucial. So, yeah, we're gonna bring in Hawlucha here, considering that if Tapu Koko is down, then we definitely need to use Hawlucha now while we can get that Unburden boost on the go. And I feel like that he's...
He only has no good switch-ins. Hawlucha, other than like Clefable.
I mean, I just looked into
Clefable
it.
is
Roserade's not PU.
PUBL, yeah, which is the ban list for the PU tier. Well, yeah, basically, okay, so Excadrill is Choice Scarf. He's locked into Earthquake. The only problem that I could see arising here is if Clefable has the Unaware ability, which means that he just doesn't care about the stat boost that we have.
Oh.
So I think that I'm just gonna go for the Acrobatics rather than do a Swords Dance that's completely useless. Okay, yeah, so I do think that that's the Unaware variant.
Yo, remember that Surge Surfer ability? I don't.
I mean, to be fair, okay. So we're gonna prove once and for all that he's unaware. It's obvious. Oh wow, he wasn't. I feel.
It's not obvious. No, you die.
I feel a bit stunned. Not gonna lie. Well, that's the thing about Clefable. You always have to play around what ability you think it has. But I mean, hey, that's the other good thing. Raichu has a free switch in pretty much, and looking at his team, we know Excadrill is Scarfed, but besides everything else, Raichu outspeeds everything naturally, and that's pretty damn good. So, and considering that he doesn't know we're Life Orb, though I very much so doubt he thinks we're Scarf, I think we're still in this game. So I think the Surf is definitely safe here, because I feel like he's just going to stack his Clefable, but on the off chance that he does switch into Excadrill, we can gain some really good momentum. Now, Kyurem switching is also an option, but I still think I want to go for a Surf, because getting the kill on Excadrill is a lot more rewarding than getting 40% chip on Kyurem. And yeah, that was a bit of extrapolation for the fact that he's just going to stack his Clef. But hey, Clef being out the match is quite good. I won't lie. Now, the great thing about Corviknight is that Corv is a hard check against Excadrill, particularly Scarf Excadrill. He can't do anything to us, and now we have a free slower U-turn to any of our Mons. And the fact that we can gain this momentum is definitely what's going to keep us in this game. Now he's going to Pert. You going Pert. This is looking like a funny Ferrothor moment, boys. Do we whip? Do we show him the whip?
Oh yeah, flip turn.
Yeah, flip turn is the move that makes Swampert quite
Water type U-turn.
Yeah. Yeah, Swampert's super good, and it has been OU ever since it got the move, so that's really good. Now Zapdos Galar. Here's the thing. I feel like that, given that my EV spread is a lot more favored in special defense than physical defense, close combat is definitely gonna one-shot us, but I think that I don't think Corv gets to a KO by this, unless it's banned. Okay, he goes for the Thunderous Kick. Oh, okay, that's actually a bit of a problem now. Thunderous Kick lowers defense by a phase. Now, it could be ballsy and go into Raichu, but still, I don't really want to risk that. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, I feel like
fun fact, Arian's Zapdos is kind of decent.
Oh, kind of decent? That thing's great. You know, honestly, I felt like that the performance of these teams would be exact obvious. I didn't think that the Wish Protect Raichu team would do quite well, but yeah, we won all our games. That's quite the surprise, but hey. I mean, we haven't in fact lost this game yet. So you can't really have the mindset knowing that you lost, because the match isn't really over until all 6 of your Pokemon have fainted. So if you're ruling out a match, then it's kind of on you. You're losing out on a free win. Or a possible win, that is. Of course you have to work for your win, but yeah, you're not going to win if you just forfeit, right?
Are you sure? I watched you do a match where you literally just hit one button and won. You just used Earthquake and just won.
Pokemon sucks.
I don't know if you really worked for that one.
I didn't say I worked for that one, come on.
Sam, I really think that you should be learn how to DM in D&D, because you can just talk on and on and on without stopping for anything. It's really impressive.
Really?
I will give you that.
I mean, hey, that's quite...
Yeah, I just stopped just to listen. He doesn't have, there's barely any pauses, no ums or ahs.
I mean, that's the thing. If I know what I'm talking about when it comes to something, I can just go on and on. It's crazy.
It is. It's
I'm
just
just
ridiculous.
I'm just a loud person in general. It's I think
You
that's
are.
definitely what I've come to realize. So I'm like, hey, okay, so I'm emphatically loud. So maybe I can use a skill like that to my advantage.
You do what you're good at.
Yeah, facts, bro. Okay, so here's the thing. We might be having him having rocks on our side is okay, he has rock side. Okay, so we know for a fact he's gonna switch out. Kyurem is basically free win for him, so I think we have to roost here. Oh wow, he's staying in. I didn't expect that, not gonna lie.
Be a lot cooler if you could hit.
You know, that's the one drag of using moves that don't have 100% accuracy. There is a chance that they can miss, and you just gotta go into the match knowing that. Okay,
it doesn't have 100% accuracy, it has 50% because it either hits or it doesn't.
Fair enough. Oh, he got the...
Oh, that's a gate village from Pokemon Coliseum.
It sure is so good. Okay, this Kyurem is heavy-duty boots. I wonder if this is a sub-roost Icicle Spear set? Okay, he's going for the Freeze Dry. If Freeze Dry only did that much damage, though, I think it is relatively safe for us to roost, though he could roost himself. But hey, yeah. Okay, he's going to Zapdos. I'm at full health.
I feel this guy's almost throwing right now. It feels like you can actually win this. He has no good answer to Corviknight right now.
Yeah, see, a lot of teams... Okay, this...
Oh, that was a crit.
Hey.
Okay, well, you're living. You're living, you win these.
Crit happens. Crit happens. Sometimes just gotta roll with the punches. Ooh, this is tough. Miss? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that was a well thought out endeavor, but I think that crit really cemented it for him. But hey, when you're playing Pokemon, luck is just a factor in the game, and if you end up getting mad at that, then it's just a game you play. Say you don't always hit your attacks. The opponent gets a crit, you get a crit. Say luck is very much so a factor here, and that just goes for a lot of things in life. Sometimes things just
suck.
Sometimes things just aren't gonna go your way, and you need to be prepared.
Wait a minute, was that a match where all 6 Pokemon were knocked out?
Yep. Yes, of course. Welcome to Showdown. Welcome to Showdown.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's the thing. Like, Showdown is great and all, but like, having Wi-Fi battles in game is really like, it really adds spice to it. But like, the thing is that with Sword and Shield, the battle timer just honestly screws things over, and it is a drag. Anyways, the fact that Tapu Lele's terrain went off second is an indicator that this Lele is not Scarfed. So that means that we can light screen here, unless he goes for the Psyshock. So that is some good info. Oh, yeah, see, look. He goes for the
Halucha time, even though that seems like a really bad switch in on a Coco.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, he's definitely... Okay, his sub is actually dangerous, because... Okay, he's taunted, though, so that's quite good. I'll just reflect, yeah. You can acrobatics, bro. I'll let you have that. Yeah, that's
that's a bad switch in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Believe it or not, Tapu Koko can, yeah, definitely gain some advantage, and it's quite good. Now, that's the thing. Corviknight, Halucha needs to have a Sword Stance to break Corv. And that's that's a hot 17 damage.
Well, I mean, given for one, it's a Corviknight, for two, there's a Reflect Up.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. He either goes into his Corviknight, because the thing about Halucha is that I feel like he might just want to go for broke with it, considering that he can't get the Unburdened Speed Boost off at any point in the match. So he can't really snowball with it otherwise. And I think for us, the inherent thing we need to focus on is how can we get Lele out of the match, because if there's no other terrain in contention, that means Surf Surfer goes burr. Okay, so he is going to our Corviknight, and I'm fine with that. I assume that here he's definitely going to go for the defog to get rid of bar screens. Now, I think I'm just going to hard switch instead of the U-turn, because I don't want to take Rocky Jet. Okay, so he goes for a U-turn himself. And Lele has entered the chat. This is actually a good opportunity. I can get some damage off on this thing. Now, what I could do is, I could anticipate Lele going for a powerful attack, then Pain Split, or I could just Hydro Pump. Oh wow, he's back in Energy Ball. It's quite spicy. Now, given the damage, I very much so doubt that Specs. But he might be trying to bluff Specs, which is the thing. Though I feel like at this stage he knows for a fact that I'm not Scarf. He's also probably aware that I don't want my Rotom going down here, so it's pretty freaking obvious I'm gonna switch here. Yeah. Okay, he did get me there, which is a drag. Now Cinderace could go for Powerball. I'm not sure if we survive one post Reflect. We could knock off just to get heavy. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Halucha's coming in. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, man. Bro, why did you forfeit? Like, people forfeit their matches, but they just don't realize that they have a fighting chance. Like, if you give up on something too early, you're not going to succeed. Again, you haven't lost a match until all 6 Pokemon have fainted. It's not really worth it. There's often a way to break out of a bad situation. Aw, that's sweet. This guy told me to have fun. Kindness on the showdown ladder. Usually,
How you get YouTube thumbnails.
Facts. Yeah, you usually
Smack talk people and make them mad.
Yeah, usually most
Yeah.
of, yeah, it's quite easy to provoke low ladder players into saying exactly what it is you want them to.
That's how you get clickbait. Just make people mad.
Oh, I know. It's funny. Okay, Volcaro's okay. He got greedy here, but Braver is super effective. No, he burned us. Ooh.
You're going to die, Birdman.
So I do have another option here. Now again, we have a similar problem with this matchup as we did in the last one. He has Rillaboom, which threatens our Tapu Koko from staying up terrain. However, I think we can say this Volcarona definitely isn't going to be us. I feel like here he is going to go for the fire attack. Because, looking at his team, Corvwall's Landorus, Corvwall's Rillaboom. I think it actually might be worth keeping Corviknight around just for hazard removal. So I think I'm going to switch in Rotom here, considering that that'll force him to go for a Bug Buzz or a Psychic, and he goes for Roost. Now, what I think he's going to do, I think he's going to Quiver Dance again. Okay, he is, yeah. At plus, okay, he is Hydro Pumping. He's going to go for the Roost here, considering that for him in his current state, it's relatively free. Now, here's the thing. Tapu Koko comes in. He's going to want to kill Koko, but then Hawlucha just kills it back with Acrobatics. Now, that is definitely sacrificing Hawlucha a potential win condition, but... And I think that another thing here is that this forces him into Rillaboom, so we can definitely predict that and just U-turn here, generate offense. Okay, so yeah. He definitely doesn't want to lose his Volcarona. So yeah, Acrobatics is definitely a KO here. Okay, so he goes into Lando T. Now here's the thing, I doubt that this is a Suicide Lead variant, though his team definitely looks very hyper-offensive-y. Okay, I'll take that. Magearna's definitely just gonna go for the Floor Cannon right away. Actually, no, here's what we can do. We can substitute. And Floor Cannon, okay, see if he's actually gonna Floor Cannon, so he's gonna go for the Volt Switch. And Lando T is gonna come in. Now, I very much so doubt that, yeah, okay, he revealed the leftover, so he's not Suicide Lead, Focus Sash Lando. Okay, he has a Stealth Rock. Again, I'm definitely not complaining, considering that, yeah, with the Sapper sub. Lads, I think we might have a win condition on our hands. Yeah, no, at this stage in the game, that's the thing, Hawlucha is just such a dangerous sweeper if left unchecked. Like, that's the thing, Hydreigon, Scarf Hydreigon, fantastic counter, but that's the thing, it's... And he goes into Landorus, but yeah, stat debuffs don't really work when we're behind a substitute. And that's the thing, Magearna's...
That was his attempt at a win con. It's just, hey, I'm going to use so many Intimidate.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like that he definitely could have pressured with Rillaboom's terrain when I was going with Koko. Because, again, that would have definitely interfered with my Hawlucha's strategy, because Unburden wouldn't have gone off, obviously. Now, again, most Hawlucha run grassy terrain with Monkey Man himself. But yeah, that's definitely an inherent disadvantage of electric terrain teams. Rillaboom is just so damn good right now. And so grassy terrain is usually going to be the terrain that's up. You know what would be great, actually? Just great for the video, if, okay, maybe I sack Hawlucha to Hydreigon so Raichu can come in and win the match. How'd that be?
I want to see the sweet Hawlucha sweep, honestly.
Yo, Sacred Doc joined the call.
Is Sacred Doc in the call?
Yes.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to, you little shit?
Sacred Doc.
Is every person who enters the call just Sacred Doc to you?
Yes.
God. Also, if you guys aren't aware, Sacred Doc is a friend of mine that streams, so I would very much, if you do have the time and you are interested in competitive Pokemon content, he's mainly focused on VGC right now, though. So yeah, definitely check him out, drop him a follow on Twitch, that will very much so help him out. And also, I do have a Twitch of my own, so if you guys would like to drop me a follow there, then I would greatly appreciate that.
I subscribe to him instead of you.
Why,
That's
Peter?
embarrassing.
Why, Peter? Well, I mean, I can't have
Dude.
subscriptions yet. That's why I need 50 followers for. Anyways, this team is looking pretty good, actually. He has a Blacephalon, so I like to think that he is prepared for the new meta threats. Though, some of his choices, Indeedee Male over Lele is definitely perplexing. I mean, Indeedee Male definitely packs the expanding force, which Lele doesn't have. But still, Fairy-type Stab is definitely quite advantageous in this metagame. Though, honestly...
Listen, I'm more happy with the Gastrodon.
Vibing now.
Oh, dude, Gastrodon has always been good. It's super specially defensive, and Gastrodon's sticky hold ability makes it so that knockoff doesn't work.
As you can tell, Peter, Sam is in recording mode.
Oh damn, he's recording. Indeed, was
Recording. He's a famous YouTuber. He has
Oh
like
yeah,
10
Gastrodon.
subs.
Dude, I have like
Crazy.
8 and I haven't uploaded a video yet.
What you gonna do? Gonna go for that earthquake or earth power?
Yeah, Gastro's definitely going for Earth Power. That's yeah, this is where Pharaoh comes in, and that's definitely a good aspect of an OU match. For singles in general, you definitely just want to find the decisive opportunity to set up your rocks, because hazards just allow you to get so much more control of the match otherwise. Now, Cinderace could go for Powerball, but yeah, oh wow. Not gonna lie, I was expecting to survive that, but hey.
Yeah.
Again.
You know, you could go for Powerball, instant death.
But that's the thing, we have screens up, and so now we can just dent his team, and I can dent his team with Hawlucha. Okay, yeah, Pyroball is just doing 39%. So while we can't get emphatically greedy and go for another sub, now here's the thing. He doesn't have any priority moves on his team. I very much so, even if Blacephalon is Scarfed, Hawlucha's Unburden ability is activated. So that's the thing, we could Swords Dance one more time so that our close combat definitely goes Corviknight. Yeah, it all depends on if he gets Powerball crit here. Okay. Or Powerball Burn. I think if he goes for Sucker Punch, we could be in a bad spot. Yeah, Sucker Punch is his win con here, I feel like. Okay. Again, I'm not
Also been smashed.
Yeah, I'm also not sure if Mach Punch from Conkeldurr can... Oh god, Corviknight's here. Ooh, if that's Rocky Helmet, that could be bad. That is Rocky Helmet. Well, hey, Hawlucha definitely did some work. And considering that, yeah, say, getting rid of Corv is actually quite good, I think. Because that means that he's not getting the hazards off the field. So the hazards are there to stay. Now, the thing we have to worry about now is that Indeedee. So as soon as Indeedee, we can deal with that, then Tapu Koko can come in, and look, that's good. Indeedee's in, so... And Indeedee's packing the Mystical Fire, but Mystical Fires, even with Specs, is not going to acquire Corviknight, so we just get that slow U-turn off. And, Conkeldurr comes in here. Yeah, Tapu Koko here. Yeah, basically, what I do is that Electric Train comes in, he's Flame Orb. I very much so assume that he's gonna go for Indeedee here, so I'm gonna prep for that by... I mean, I Reflect first and foremost, and then... Okay, he's going for the knockoff. I respect that. I respect that, my man. Yeah, and then I'm gonna prepare for Indeedee switching. Okay, no. Okay, Indeedee might not be switching. He's getting value off of his conk here. I think he's definitely anticipating me switching Raichu, though, which is a thing. Okay, I'm not complaining about getting a free Brave Bird off here, though. Getting a free Brave Bird off is pretty damn good against mostly everything on his team. Okay, Conk is actually going down, which is quite good. Okay, yeah. Conk goes down to burn damage on his next turn. So now I assume that Indeedee is coming in. Okay, Blacephalon. I'm not complaining about that because Beast, he can KO... Okay, actually, he can KO this with Blacephalon. Beast Boost ability is going to activate, but Raichu is going to outspeed, and we can Surf Surfer, and we can just use Psychic, because, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird here. He goes for the Flamethrower. We are going to perish to that. But yeah, Beast Boost has activated. Okay, that's the only drag. So we might lose our Koko here. I think, that's the thing, I'm gonna scale if he's locked into choice item if he doesn't go for Shadow Ball here. If he doesn't go into Shadow Ball, then, yeah, we know for a fact he's choice, though. I'll be frankly honest, I very much so doubt that him being choice definitely, has an effect on things at this stage of the game. Now here's the thing, Gastrodon could be quite a tedium for a Raichu win condition, considering that it's immune to Surf due to its Storm Drain ability. Now, I won't lie, I don't think Gastrodon's into taking a +2 Psychic though. So yeah, we are limited in our options to chip it out. Yeah, we are going to have... How are we going to do this? If we get Raichu in safely, then that is what's going to give us the advantage. Though I very much so doubt that he's just going to go for a slow Gastrodon win condition with Toxic. I feel like that's what he's going for. Because we definitely just have the speed advantage on our part. I'm actually going to Taunt here, because that makes this Toxic... He cannot recover. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be quite good. That gives Raichu... So Light Screen is going to give us a free switch in for Earth Power, and Raichu should be able to get that free Nasty Plot off. Which is quite good in my opinion. And that should give us what we need to break the Gastro. Yeah, he's going to go for Earth Power. Yeah, we Nasty Plot here. Okay, yeah, he doesn't KO us back with Earth Power, okay. Okay, that didn't quite hit the mark. That's unfortunately a bit of a drag. Yeah, he might have this at this point, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure how Rotom Wash deals with both Blaze and EV, but I think it was a bit of a good game.
I mean, I think we know how it deals with the Bless.
Yeah, okay, so Blaze comes in. Yeah, if we had one more turn on Light Screen, I'd be like, okay, yeah, we actually can get this game. But hey, he goes for the Shadow Ball. Actually, oh, crap, that special defense drop might actually, yeah. That special defense drop is definitely a spell doom for us, but hey. It was a very much so a close game, and it allowed us to show off Alolan Raichu, so I'm satisfied. Yeah, yeah, it was gonna take a lot to survive that expanding force. So yeah, anyways, thanks for tuning in for our Raichu showcase today, and if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, drop a sub, and definitely click that bell if you'd like to see when your next Pokemon is, your favorite Pokemon is up on the draft, and we're gonna be using it. But yeah, until next time, have a good one.
No.
Was sell out.